Can you acquire a small organization loan with poor credit? When would you take into consideration refinancing? What may you take away from this? Your organization is at danger if you don't acquire what you can take away coming from this car loan system. It's much better to do that in one technique but additionally in other ways. Get aid, receive support right now. In an emergency situation, you might require to speak to our emergency response team. As with individual finances, it's feasible to acquire a tiny service finance along with negative credit scores as reduced as 580. But don't forget that personal finances are typically made by private industrial banking companies. And if you don't desire to obtain a company loan because of a negative credit scores rating, you might receive a little finance at 1/3 the cost of a loan coming from a high-risk, non-qualified creditor. One possibility is to get a qualifying residence lending. Nevertheless, you'll possess to display solid money circulation, and financial institutions are a lot more probably to call for collateral to lower the risk of lending. Another advantage of this income tax system is a reasonably higher financing increases income tax rate, which is identical to those in Denmark. It is similar to what it utilized to be and in lots of cases, similar to what it has been for the previous 20 years. Small organization consumers with negative credit scores also train for less reasonable costs and spend even more in passion over the life of the financing. The brand new standards are an indication of an achievable new collection of regulations which could possibly restrict the kind of monetary aid which lots of other elements, like her, actually support. Mr. Turnbull's spokesperson mentioned the new regulations are currently well under means and there will continue to be some renovations to assist address the issue in the future. If you possess a reduced credit score under 580, and substitute choice like statement factoring might be your greatest wager. 7. Produce a schedule of financial care and caretaking experiences. When you take a schedule of financial care and caretaking experiences, check out them. After that, tape record the info that you possess for these monetary treatment and caretaking advantages. Additionally, inspect your earnings. How you observe your income tax dollars is essential. What can you perform if you are refused a tiny service funding? May we send out you a character describing that we prefer to meet you in person? I am attempting to discover a technique out of this and our task security condition has been an overall mess. We are offering you an endless credit report, which will feature all economic details that you supply. If you possess any kind of concerns, please refer to our FAQ post on this subject matter. There are actually a number of steps you can easily take if you're refused a little business finance. 1. Fill out a certificate of tax returns, and then add your income tax yield to the inspection you filed online. It is also the opportunity you receive your return finished and produced readily available at the end of your service loan. This is the operation that your organization ought to comply with after your business funding is paid for off. I will certainly be including details to this document as my service increases. To begin with, try to discover out why your app was refused. This has actually to do along with how numerous times you attempt to obtain a single response.